What up, what up? Back to the rhymes. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Go like this. All right. Good Ear Productions. That. Oh, before I. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Now's the time because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Album. School Us. So how are the sales? Didn't get any. Did I? The taxes were done this past week, so I basically had about a sale, 1.5 sales a month last year. That's about where we're at. So it's not a huge income source right now, but it's better than anything else I'm doing. My Reformation video on hold. You will be glorified on hold. YouTube channel. So I will come back to that. Rules of engagement. I will be working on that. I'm gonna have a little time in Birch Bay to chill and maybe do a call or two on that. Battle Hymn of the Parents was the big one. I was able to, with the help of Dale and Eric, but Dale mostly, get that done. Wall chair for a second. So I got that battle hymn done, and I'm gonna talk more about it. Let me get this wall chair done. Wall chair, live stream wall chair. Trump's gonna thump. That's next. Let me just show you the list. I'll come back and finish the songs. That's gonna be the next move. Man, that's down the road. Let me just flip over here. All right. So number 7, we got that completed. Got that completed. Got Phil and Dale together. Everyone's paid. I didn't gain any revenue personally from that. It was nice to be able to be a part of it. It was a lot of work on my part, but it is what it is. Now my challenge is with my work schedule. I've got a week off, so it's whatever I can do during this week. And then it's number 6 Bellevue Ballers. It's all I can do because I can actually do that while I'm working. I can't do music while I'm working at all. I don't have time on a daily basis. I expect to do this video and maybe one thing a week on a Sunday. I'm gonna be promoting the Trump's Gonna Thump with social media. I mean, maybe I'll talk to Dale because he just finished his album, so he's got to figure out how he's gonna market his stuff. So we're just gonna market it and put it out there. Like Christian, the man for Chocolate, he said, you got to get your name out there, and that's Bellevue Ballers, that's music, everything's about getting your name out there and talking it up. So that's what I'm doing. What's up to Aaron? I've got to go by 4Bs. I think he worked on that today. His piece, he's finishing up a art piece. Yeah, let's see, rules of engagement. So the next step for Trump's Gonna Up is just to make sure we're good enough to work with, and I'll be putting money towards that. Legal fees for making sure everything's ready to go, and then that's out there. And then if there's any money left, then I'll come back to the YouTube channel and see if I can do a better job. Oh my God, is this thing not gonna work? Okay. All right. I'm nervous. I'm down in this man closet. The thing disconnected for a second. So it is what it is. And I'm wide awake, so I'm happy to report that. Yeah, so let's just see what all's left. If I'm just using, if I'm on Zoom, I guess I got to be real close so people can hear me. But with this, I guess I'm heard better somewhere. The microphone's here, I guess. I don't know where to keep it, but I think just having it around is the best thing I have. But I want to improve on that. I'd like to improve on the, also, I'd like to improve on the video quality. It might just be lighting. I could start with the light maybe. So we'll see what I do with that. If we're on the top current events or anything, I just think the thing I think about. So I'm listening to the Armed American Radio. I haven't heard in a long time. That comes on Sunday nights. AWR Hawkins was with Mark Walter, and it's just great conversation. But gun sales are record numbers. Well, amazing. So we haven't heard about anyone taking away anyone's gun rights lately. We've heard about defunding police. So I'm waiting. Since we're not going to have police, I guess they have resigned themselves to the idea that people should defend themselves, which I don't think is what the real objective is. I think the real objective is to shift the power, of course, and unarm the people, and then do whatever they want. So for now, they're not talking about taking away people's guns. They're talking about getting rid of police. So while you're busy getting rid of police, people are like, well, I guess we're going to have to defend ourselves in that case. So the gun sales are up. It's just interesting. Nothing surprising. So I think I'll just get back to the rhymes. What I think, maybe I can finish this song today. By the way, I have the next song ready to go. Showers when I come up with these songs a lot of times. So it's a good one. Play on words. Gotta like that. That's what it's about. Okay. So let's do what I have. I did the first verse, and I was thinking where I'm going to go with it, but I'll probably stick on this subject. I almost feel like I started writing the second verse, but I don't see it anywhere, so I guess I never did. So, all right. And I might have to look at my old stuff to say, did you start on the second verse? I don't think I did. So, back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Now's the time because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. The time is now and it's back to the rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm in the booth straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Pen, at the Metropolis Times. Man, I cannot read that. Sorry. These raps come while I'm under the gun. Man, is that hard to read. These raps come while I'm under the gun. One by one, you came to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. I'll be the one to help you with that. Whether you're watching at home or at the laundromat, I said your clothes are cleaner. What's up with that? Beat to the R in the back, and it knew how to react. I gotta figure out what I wrote. It knew how to react. I guess I'm referring to the washing machine. The clothes came out cleaner, and that's the claim. The clothes came out cleaner. That's the claim. Fact checkers on the case, testing the game. They in the lab claiming clothes the same. What they missing is the feeling, and ain't that a shame? Okay, so that's gonna take me a little practice, but that's fun. Well, I'm trying to have a little break from the heaviness, and have a little fun. I mean, I guess if we're talking about a theme song, probably nice to have it be a little lighter, even though the content gets heavy. My next song, by the way, is a play on words. It's not. It's kind of having fun. with a painful in the sense that it all comes back to uh, people trying to run people's lives and the methods for doing it. But we'll get to that later. We're gonna keep on this. So I'm talking about. I mean, I started talking about fact checkers. What can I say? Now, what am I going to talk about? See, the problem when you start talking about something like this, it's really just messing around. So it's unlimited. What can I say? You know. So if I start off the verse like that, I don't want to repeat that. Time is now. It's back to rhyme. Okay. Could say, holy cow, he's back to the rhyme. Mm, I don't know. I do like the verses kind of starting off symmetrically like that. Because it has that launch into the verse. You know, the time is now. It's back to the rhyme. It's like wow, he's back. So if I come at it again, so holy cow, something like that. So let me do that. Uh, so give me a moment. I'll count these out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Better write clear this time. Bigger is better probably, so I can read it. 12, 13, maybe a little space. 14, 15, 16. All right, so we'll do that. Holy cow! It's back to the rhymes. Yes, indeed. I want to be able to read this. Um, so I could say. So all I'm going to say the same thing. He's back to the rhyme. So it's like could say, check it out. He's back to the rhyme. There you go. Huh. There's that song, New York State of Mind, right? And this is just coming into my head. Nos, what's up? So since I'm repping Seattle, it's where I'm from. Whether I am happy with what I see in the city I'm from, regardless is where I'm from. And you gotta have a hey man, I'm from Seattle. He's from Seattle. It's a kinship. You're from the same area. Uh, I I can't say that. I don't want to copy another song I have. Man, it sounds bad to say that. I don't want to say Seattle State of Mind because the Seattle State of Mind is like a slap in my own face. Sad to say. Man, I don't want to say that. But I could say State of Mind. So how about uh, giving it to you great? Mm, I don't want. How am I going to do it? State of Mind. State of Mind. I'll just say go. I'm just gonna put it down. Here he is, going for great. Yeah, that's fair. Going for great. Now that's the state of mind. Yeah. Now here, let me flip these around. This is different. That's where my head's at, going for mine. Okay. Classic hip hop lyric, right? So, um, how you gonna read that? That's where my head's at, going for mine. Holy cow, it's back to the rhyme. Check it out, he's back to the rhyme. Go for great, that's the state of mind. That's where my head's at, going for mine. That's where my head's at, going for mine. Okay. All right, what to do next? Um, holy cow, it's back to the rhyme. Check it out, he's back to the rhyme. Going for great, that's the state of mind. That's where my head's going for mine. Who else could say? What's in these lines? So, this whatever pops in my head, I'm gonna have to go with it. There's no time to play around. Who else could say what's in these lines? Oh, this pen is so good. It writes so smooth. This pen, the pen in my hand, straight working overtime. The pen in my hands, working overtime. Pen in my hand, straight working overtime. I might scratch that straight out. The pen in my hands, working overtime. I had a thought, and it's kind of escaping here. I should look and see how much ink's left in there. I would hate for it to run out. It's been such a good pen. I've got similar pens. I can't, and they don't write as well as this one. Something about that. It's interesting. Um, Maybe I should say this pen in my hands working overtime. I want to give a shout out to this pen. This pen in my hands working overtime. Could say from time, just go ahead with it. From time to time, slightly out of line. So we start talking about the pen now. From time to time, it's slightly out of line. Well, I could get into this. How about we do this? This pen right here. People aren't after the writer; they're after this pen. You can get this pen to show the game's over. I'm done. Can't get this pen. The game continues. So from time to time, it's like so. I'm just gonna speak. I do have a song. I can't. It's about the microphone in the microphone. So in this case, the pen, not the one speaking in the microphone. It's a good song. You know, call me right now and send me the money so I can make that song. Seriously, it's a good song. I can't make it. It's a great song. That's all right. I got to be a Bellevue baller. If you want the song, you better be a Bellevue baller. That's my only way. Okay, so from time to time, it's slightly out of line. Um, but that's what happened. That's a function of repping the front line. Ooh, is that two P's or one P? Ooh, rep, gotta be two. That's a function of repping the front line. From time to time, slightly out of line. That's a function of repping the front line. I don't have to keep talking about the pen, but I did talk about it for a second. So I can continue to market this show I'm doing because what I'm doing is I can talk more about writing raps live stream. Okay, so let's do that. Breaking new ground. I think I haven't seen it. I'm sure it's done all over the place. Just haven't seen it because I mean, there's a lot. There's freestyling, right? It's not freestyle, but it's a little more thought out. But you're seeing me write it. Breaking new ground. Straight. Yeah, it's such a good word, but it's what I'd say, what you would say here. Straight rapping live. Uh, straight. Uh, breaking new ground. Real time rapping. Rapping in real time. Ah, that's a function of repping on the front. Huh, okay. Breaking new ground. Rapping in real time. Well, why not? That sounds pretty good. Rapping in real time. That's interesting. That here I am. I'm going to keep writing. The whole verse so far is rhyming with rhyme. Okay. Breaking new ground, rapping in real time. Um, Lar- um, lar- uh, Large following, yet to be found, and that's fine. That's just fine. These raps and content are my weekly journal. I almost didn't say what I wrote. These raps and content are my weekly journal. These thoughts and ideas. Now, this is, I'm going to say, I mean, I guess everything's recorded, right? And this is recorded on this earth, but I think uh, in the, when all said and done, everything we do, there's there's ample time because there is no time or space, so you can go back and look at what happened on Earth in a world of time and space, but an environment of time and space. But these thoughts and ideas, these raps and content are my weekly journal. Thoughts and ideas are proven. How would I say? It's going to be eternal. Is going to be the rhyme. So how do I fill that in? These thoughts and ideas are set to be eternal. I got 2 more minutes. I got 4 more lines, so I won't finish 4 lines in 2 minutes. So let's just do the whole song up till now. Ready? Back to the rhyme. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhyme. Back to the rhyme. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Now's the time because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. The time is now. It's back to the rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm in the booth straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Planet, the Metropolis Times. These raps come while I'm under the gun. One by one, you came to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. I'll be the one to help you with that. Whether you're watching at home or at the laundromat, I see your clothes are cleaner. What's up with that? B to the R on the back, and I knew how to react. It knew how to react. The clothes came out cleaner. That's the claim. Fact checkers on the case, testing the game. They in the lab claiming clothes the same. What they missing is the feeling, and ain't that a shame? Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Now's the time because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Holy cow, it's back to the rhymes. Check it out. He's back to the rhymes. Going for great, that's the state of mind. That's where my head's at, going for mine. Who else could say what's on in these lines? This pen's in my hand, working overtime from time to time, slightly out of line. That's a function of repping the front line, breaking new ground, rapping real time. Laws falling yet to be found, and that's just fine. These raps and content are my weekly journal. These thoughts and ideas are set to be eternal.